bum 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 Enough with online hate speech, sexual harassment, and threats of violence against women and marginalized groups. It's time to take the global crisis of online abuse seriously. In this searching, powerful talk, Ashley Judd recounts her ongoing experience of being terrorized on online social media for her unwavering activism and calls on citizens of the internet, the tech community, and law enforcement and legislators to recognize the offline harm of online harassment. Oh, I've been drinking too much for this bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a long one. Hey, it's TED Talks. Ideas worth spreading, everybody. What's our opening line? Applause, applause, applause. This talk contains graphic language.
Ashley Judd, stupid fucking slut.
I actually would have gone with the line, dumb fucking bitch, but... Okay, Ashley, looking good in that dress. Where are you going with this?
You can't sue someone for calling them a cunt. If you can't...
You can't sue someone for calling them a cunt. Well, Ashley, you're being a bit of a cunt. You're about to spread a whole lot of stupid fucking feminist propaganda, but, do go on.
handle the internet, fuck off, whore.
If you can't handle the internet, fuck off, whore. Honestly, pretty good advice.
I wish Ashley Judd would die a horrible death. She's the
absolute worst. She should die a horrible death. Well, okay. That's a bit much. But is that harassment or just an insult that you should disregard because it's empty and stupid, hyperbolic, and overreaching? Advice that you'll never take because ideas worth sharing are ideas worth hiding the likes, dislikes, and disallowing comments.
absolute worst. Ashley Judd, you're the reason women shouldn't vote. Twisted.
Ashley Judd, you're the reason women shouldn't give TED Talks, I'll tell you that.
Such a bad movie, I don't even want to rape it.
Hey, Sargon, I wouldn't even rape you. Let's skip ahead into this garbage. How about 2 minutes and 5 seconds into this, How Online Abuse of Women Has Spiraled Out of Control by Ashley Judd, irrelevant actress.
It is routine for me to be treated in the ways I've already described to you. It happens to me every single day on social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook.
But you pay somebody. You literally have somebody who has a full-time job of scrubbing your Facebook. So how did you find this shit except for you told your undersecretary whose full-time job is to scrub your fucking social media, hey, tell me what's the worst shit somebody said about me today. So you actually looked for this bullshit on purpose for the express purpose of giving this shitty talk, didn't you, Ashley?
Since I joined Twitter in 2011, misogyny and misogynists have amply demonstrated they will dog my every step. My spirituality, my faith, being a hillbilly, I can say that, you can't, all...
I'm a hillbilly, you can say that you can. Well, you're a stupid religious feminist retard, Ashley, which means that people are going to give you shit because you're a stupid feminist religious retard, Ashley. Which means, hey, maybe you shouldn't be on Twitter because people are going to give you a hard time for being a stupid feminist religious hillbilly, Ashley Judd. So that's 2 minutes and 30 seconds of this 16 and 10 minutes of stupid bullshit. Let's skip ahead to random timestamp 552. How about that?
Day, online misogyny is a phenomenon endured by us all over the world, and when it is intersectional, it is worse. Sexual orientation, gender identity, race, ethnicity, religion, you name.
I love how I picked I swear to God, I did not plan this. I didn't script this. Random timestamp from 552 to 605 is buzzword soup, word salad nonsense of intersectionality, feminist, blah, 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 blah. And what does it all mean? I'm oppressed, therefore you should stop talking. Where do we go from 605 on?
Name it, it amplifies the violence endured by girls and women, and for our younger girls, it is worse.
Just admit that you cannot honestly use the word violence. Look, Ashley Judd, I understand that according to you, by your own forthcoming admission, whatever, supposedly you have been raped 3 times. Now, actual rape, the sexual penetration against your will, is a very serious, traumatic, inexcusable, horrible thing that has happened to you, and for that I am honestly, deeply, seriously, no joke, no troll, no criticism, I'm very sorry that happened to you. But for you to equate this action to being trolled or criticized or insulted on Twitter is absolutely fucking unacceptable and is insulting to not only the victims of actual rape and sexual assault, but anybody who would bother for a fucking second to take you seriously. So we're gonna skip ahead again, since this video will take forever if I cover all 16 minutes and 10 seconds of this fucking bullshit. So random timestamp. Let's try 8:35.
Project with colleagues. I can often get a social media company's attention. I have a wonderful visit to Facebook HQ coming up.
This woman has access to the headquarters of fucking Facebook. That's not good.
Hasn't helped the idiotic reporting standards yet. I actually pay someone to scrub my social media feed.
I wasn't lying when I said this woman has a full-time person whom she pays money to remove negative comments and shit from her social media so that when she herself, Ashley Judd, accesses her social media, she only sees positive things. She has the money as a woman with a net worth over $20 million to pay somebody to eliminate all negative comments from her social media, and yet she's climbed up on stage to tell us all that she's the victim of fucking cyber violence. I've drank a lot of scotch today, ladies and gentlemen, and even though I'm slurring my words and I'm far too inebriated to be making a video, I need more scotch.
Attempting to spare my brain the daily iterations of the trauma of hate speech. And guess what? I get hate speech for that. Oh, you live in an echo chamber. Well, guess what? Having someone post a photograph of me with my mouth open saying they can't wait to come on my face, I have a right to set that boundary.
Ashley Judd, even though you're a terrible person with terrible politics and terrible ideas about the expressions of people and terrible, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? Masochistic standards about social media. Despite paying somebody to scrub your social media, we all know you want to go and look and see the shit they scrubbed. You want to see the dirty filth, the worst, the chaff, the waste, the toxic waste of what has been removed from your social media feed, the worst that people have said about you. You want to see it. You know why? You know why? Because you want to be a victim. And what did they say? They said they want to come on your face. Well, I'm sorry, Ashley Judd. I'm slurring my words because I told you I've been drinking a lot of scotch. But hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Ashley Judd has been nude in magazines, nude in movies. Most of the movies she's been in has had something or other to do with rape or violence against women. And she's super attractive, and I'm sure she has just, by virtue of her work, by her politics, has attracted the worst of men. But the fact of the matter is, I like older women, and I tell you what, I wouldn't ever directly tell her to her face, because that is a rude and crass and stupid and disgusting thing to say. But I tell you, if I had the actual opportunity, if she wanted to and was interested in me and I was interested in her, and Ashley Judd told me to come on her face, baby, you better believe I'd do it.
And this distinction between virtual and real is specious because guess what? That actually happened to me once when I was a child, and so that...
Hold the fuck on. Okay, this video's gone long enough, so we're going to close with that. We haven't gotten to the shit she said about Gamergate. We haven't gotten to the shit she said about video games. We haven't gotten to the shit she said about hardly anything. We're just talking about the most superficial and passing and utterly unsupported nonsense she said. Now, hold on. Let's dissect what we just heard. Can we kick it back? I don't know, what, 10 seconds? Real quick.
I get hate speech for that. Oh, you live in an echo chamber.
She lives in an echo chamber.
Having someone post a photograph of me with my mouth open saying they can't wait to come on my face.
Can't wait to come on her face.
I have a right to set that boundary.
Now, hold on. Listen close. Listen close. Forget the audience applause. Listen very closely. What did she say?
And this distinction between virtual and real is specious because guess what? That actually happened to me once when I was a child, and so that...
Hold on. Okay. The distinction between being trolled on Twitter about somebody coming on your face and the fact that supposedly, allegedly, whatever, so you say, Ashley Judd, that when you were a child who could not consent, you were molested, raped, whatever, you were sexually assaulted because as a child, somebody against your will literally came on your face. Because of that, you as a mature, well past your 30s, how old is Ashley Judd? Let's Google that real quick. I'm pretty sure she's in her 40s, probably. Ashley Judd. Typing that up. Ashley Judd on Wikipedia. When were you born, Ashley Judd? Ashley Judd. Does it even say how old she was? That's weird. It doesn't actually. Yeah, 1968, aged 48. So she's 48 now, and I'll tell you, age 48, I would consensually come on Ashley Judd's face. But she says, as a child, against her will, a pedophile came on her face. And that is comparable to the fact that a stranger told her they wish they could come on her face now. Ashley Judd, if you were really raped, are you honestly going to tell us that the fact that you were raped as a child is comparable to the fact that a stranger said mean things to you on Twitter? Why does TED Talks have over 6 million subs? Why? Just fucking... 16 minutes and 10 seconds of retardation awaits you if you look up this woman's TED Talks. And I covered in an overly long video like 3 points drunkenly. And my brain hurts. I cannot formulate a witty anything that is so fucking stupid and so fucking disturbing to me that you would compare online trolling by strangers that you can ignore with just a second's fuck that guy moving on to the fact that allegedly, according to you in your own words, that you as a child had somebody come on your fucking face. That's the same as being harassed on Twitter. Not even harassed, just rude comments on Twitter. I need to go to bed. I'm sorry, everybody. The stupidity is physically painful. Thanks for watching. I don't know how anybody does it. Guys like Dr. Randomer Cam who just pound alcohol during the making of a video. So, I thought I was going to end it, but then I thought I had to include the thing about Gamergate, didn't I? So
mass in every department at your companies, including building platforms from the ground up, will the conversations about priorities and solutions change. And more love for my friends in tech. Profiteering off misogyny in video games must end. I'm so tired of hearing you talk to me at cocktail parties, like you did a couple weeks ago in Aspen, about how deplorable hashtag Gamergate was when you're still making billions of dollars off games that name and dump women for sport. Basta, as the Italians would say. Enough.
Gamergate, violence against women in video games. There are very few video games that require violence or even allow violence against women whatsoever. The objective is usually to kill something male, whether it's a robot or a henchman or a bad guy or whatever, to progress in the story. There are incredibly few video games that require or demand of you to hurt women, and there's in fact few video games that allow you to hurt women at all. Even as some sort of side thing, like Grand Theft Auto, God, too much scotch, where you can hurt prostitutes or female pedestrians or whatever, but nothing about the progression, the requirements for finishing the story, finishing the game, require you to hurt a single woman. It is in fact possible to beat Grand Theft Auto without ever shooting a woman. Period. Most games are like this. There's no violence against women in video games. I'm so drunk. I just want to crawl on the floor, on my nice cold floor. Help me. Help me, I've had too much to drink. She's so stupid. I could be sober and this would hurt, but it just hurts more. Cause I just want to feel good right now. I just want to listen to music and drink scotch and vanilla share Pepsi and have fun and do like Steve Shives. I don't understand. I don't understand why I have to suffer like this. This judgmental rich bitch. Why do judgmental rich bitches tell us what to do? Why am I posting this? Why am I recording this? I don't understand. Stupidity hurts me. It hurts me so bad. It hurts me so bad.